Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let us clear one more assignment related to arithmetic mean in continuous series. Here statement is given. According to the statement, the marks scored by 60 students are given. We have to form a class interval of 10 and we have to find out the value of arithmetic mean by direct method. It means the values of x is not given, rather we have to convert class intervals having equal class interval of 10, and here 60 students are given. So let us check how many marks are given. Here 1 2 3 4 5 rows are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and we are having 12 columns multiplied by 5 rows is equal to 60. So it means these are the 60 students. It means here marks are accurate. And we have to prepare first of all class intervals. Let us start with class intervals. Approximately we are having maximum value, I think by inspection 78 is the highest value. So let us prepare class intervals having equal class intervals of 10. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and last one is 70 to 80. These are the class intervals. And now let us prepare. We have to prepare. Do you know what will be the next step? Yes, we have to prepare tally bars. You have already prepared these tally bars in your previous classes. So these are the calculations of x. And next, tally bars. We will cut from the above and we will prepare tally bar against each class interval. First 6 will be lie here. Then 10 will be lie in next class interval. 58, 56, 0, 25, 32, then 52. Until or unless you will not cut from these boxes, there will be a problem of double counting. So you must cut from above and then put bar against each class interval. Otherwise it will cause a problem for you. Then 23, again 23, then 50, 41, 35, 39, 45, 48, 36, then 72, 38, 50, 19, 35, 28, 48, 25, 33, 29, only 5, 35, 46, 31, 68, 35, 40, then 28, 55, 35, 48, 46, 31, 60, then only 9, 35, 42, 35, then 21, 78, 30, 45, 42, then 60, 17, 31, 25, 46, and last one is 38. So in this way we can prepare tally bars. Every half values we will prepare a group from it, as well as we will cut the bar as a fifth value. So let us do count how many values are there. So these are tally bars. Then we will prepare a frequency F for number of students. By counting all these bars we can prepare frequency. Here total number is 4, again 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here clear cut 20 values are there, 20 number of students, then 5 plus 5, 10, 12, then 5 plus 1, 6, then 3, and last one is 2. Let us do count all these values. The values will be, it will be equivalent to 60. So let us see how many values are there. 21 or 9, 30, 0, 3, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. So it means our calculations are correct. The logic behind it, we have calculated our total number of students are 60 here, because we cut from here and we put the value tally bars against each class interval here. So cutting is must. Next, let us prepare mid values, because we have to calculate arithmetic mean by direct method. So mid values are there. 0 to 10 class interval, the mid value will be 5. Then what is the difference between each class interval? Each class interval have difference of 10 units. So 5 plus 10, 15 plus 10, 25 plus 10, 35 plus 10, 45 plus 10, 55 plus 10, and last one is 75. Let us do calculate FM, frequency multiplied by mid values. 4 multiplied by 5, 20, 60, then 2 to 5, 700, 45 twos are 90, 0, 9, 45 ones are 45, it will be 54, 540. Then 6 multiplied by 55, 330. Then 3 multiplied by 65, 195, and last one is 150. So let us do calculate all the values of sigma FM. Summation of sigma FM will be 0, 2220. So this is the value of sigma Fm. Now let us write down the formula. X bar is equal to sigma Fm, because we have to calculate this arithmetic mean by direct method, divided by n. Sigma Fm 2220 divided by 60. So the values will be equivalent to 37. So the mean marks are 37. So mean marks obtained by 60 students are, so mean marks are 37 obtained by 60 students. So this is the answer. So in this way we can calculate arithmetic mean either in open-end series or such a type of if terms or conditions are there, we are not having x or we are not having f. Both the terms we have calculated. We have derived x as well as f. So we can calculate arithmetic mean either by, here direct method was given, either by shortcut method or step deviation method. So do subscribe the channel to see all the videos related to arithmetic mean. Approximately more than 20 videos are there. Thank you.